Well, hello everyone. As you can see here by this field, it's harvest time up here in the northern Rockies, and what comes along with harvest time some years is fire season. I'm not sure how good the camera's picking it up, but it is super smoky out here. They're actually calling it unhealthy right now. It's really, really bad. Maybe we get up here, you got to get a picture of what the sun looks like. As you can see there, you know, it's actually blue skies out today, but looking around here, yeah, it's kind of a blue haze with all the smoke. The thing is, all this smoke is actually coming from the California fires, like 800 miles away. It's just weird how a lot of times the weather patterns will just shove all that smoke up our way, and it all sits here in the Snake River Plain. Just kind of camps out here. It's been here for about a week. I'm hoping that the weather patterns will shift sometime and blow it out of here. I know the people in California are having a real rough time, and just, you know, I can only imagine how smoky it is down there with it being this smoky up here. But anyway, that's just part of the story I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I don't know if my regular viewers noticed, but I didn't make a video last week. The wife and I just decided we'd throw the tent in the truck and head on up to a camp spot here about 100 miles north of here, up in a little canyon where usually there's nobody at. It's usually really quiet. It's got a little creek that runs through there, and so we headed on up there and put our tent up for the weekend and did a little fishing and camping and just basically hanging out doing nothing. There's no cell service or anything up there, so you know, you don't have much to do. Just sit back and watch the water go by and, you know, watch the campfire burn. It's pretty cool. I'll throw some pictures in right here of the little creek and one of the little fish I caught out of the creek. Anyway, it's just good to get away. Didn't even get on the motorcycle last week, at least not this one. I do have my KLR, which is actually my daily rider. I ride it back and forth to work every day. Gets me about 56 miles a gallon, so you know I can ride almost all month on a full tank of gas on that thing. Cost me about 15 bucks to fill it up, so it's pretty cool. So I get my motorcycle riding in during the week too, and then, of course, you know, the Indian here is just my weekend recreation bike. So I'm not sure how many, or if anybody out there has a bike that they ride to work or ride daily, and then have a bike that they, you know, just cruise around on the weekends with. I have noticed that some of the YouTube guys I follow are also kind of seem like they're taking breaks and not putting out as many videos as they used to. But I don't know if it's just, you know, the nature of what's going on right now, and everybody's just kind of hunkering down and, you know, just kind of doing a little more inward focusing than going out and sharing everything with everybody. It's sometimes you just don't feel like it, I guess. Like, you know, I think that's the first weekend I've missed since last winter, and you know, I just, like, you know, like some of my other friends, I guess, I just didn't feel like making a video last week. So I apologize to you guys that do watch me on a regular basis, and that I didn't put one out last week, but I guess I just needed a little vacation. You can really see once you get up here on this bridge, man, how smoky it is. Visibility looks like it might be a mile and a half maybe. It's just pretty bad. We don't have very many wildfires up here in Idaho right now. It's just I think there's 3 in the whole state. And I'll show you a picture that I made when we were up there camping last weekend. There was actually a wildfire about 30 miles north of where we were, and I did a little time lapse of the smoke kind of coming over the mountains during the sunset. It made for a pretty sunset. It was really orange, and the smoke really wasn't settling in the valley we were in until the morning. So, and then by mid-morning, it had winds had shifted or whatever, and it had moved its way on out. But there's that video. It was really a beautiful valley where we were camping at. It was really nice. It's start of archery season, so it was a lot busier than I anticipated up there. But you know, it wasn't bad. The canyon's probably 3 or 4 miles long, and there was like 8 people camping in it, so it wasn't definitely weren't on top of each other while we were sitting there. But it was definitely a really nice getaway. About every 3 or 4 years we'll get this type of weather pattern, and we'll have a bad fire season where the smoke will really settle in like this up here. But usually it's not too bad. Even if we have a fire here local, it's usually not as bad as this. So I figured I'd just come out on a little short ride today. I'm not going to stay out in this crap too long. I can feel my throat getting itchy already. I've only been out in it about 20 minutes. And it's definitely nasty out here. It's worse than sitting in campfire smoke, I think. But man, I do want to give a shout out to all the wildland firefighters out there. Those guys have a rough job, and all the pilots too. I know they've had a couple of firefighting planes already go down this year, and man, that's a huge loss, man. That's a terrible deal for those families. That those guys, they're really laying it out there and trying to protect people's homes and the public lands and all that, trying to keep these fires under control. So I definitely want to give a shout out to those guys, man. They've got a tough job. Anyway, I just thought I'd go on a little cruise for you here today and just touch bases with you. And I hope everybody's safe out there, and and people in the wildfires, be safe. Make sure you make it home to your families if you're out there fighting it, and if you're down involved in the wildfires in your place, man, just be careful out there. These things can definitely go crazy on you. So just wanted to wish you guys a good week, and you guys stay safe out there. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.